today. The moon is in Aquarius, the sign of shakeup, of higher levels of thinking, higher consciousness. So shaking things up, but also accessing the new ideas and new possibilities that we need to open our minds to. We have a really big week coming up this week astrologically, and you can feel it in the collective, right? Things coming to a head, what will happen, all of this sort of uncertainty and shakeup and things all sort of surfacing. We'll take a look at that today. I am Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, April 11th. Tomorrow is the exact Mars-Neptune conjunction. And before we jump in with that, I just want to do a quick plug because I have next week coming up on April 16th, I have a chart interpretation workshop. It's great for healers, activists, artists, intuitives, those of you who really are working toward being a contribution to the world around you. So that's coming up on April 16th. Look for a link for more information in the description for this video, or go to transformationalastrology.com. So we have a big week coming up, and it's a stellium in Aries, a lot of planets in Aries. Aries is the sign of action, of moving things forward proactively, assertively, directly, without the mitigation of let me think this through first, right? It's action without thought, which is, it's certainly like everything else. It has its higher side and its lower side in terms of the possibilities of how it can manifest. So we can have Aries energy that is potentially bringing conflict to the surface, fighting, even war, god of war, Mars. But also think about Mars as that life force energy, that drive, that will to be, and to embody what's most important to us. And so the first conjunction in this stellium is going to be, well, it's not the first because we had Saturn and Neptune. Anyway, there's a lot going on. Anyway, as Mars hits Neptune on Sunday night, Monday morning, depends on your time zone, we have that activation and awakening energy of Neptune, the myth, the story, the spiritual truth, the bigger picture of love and compassion. So as we head into that, we are really looking at, what does it mean to embody ourselves as loving, compassionate beings, and to be who we are here to be from that perspective. So I recommend yesterday's video too, if you're interested for more on the upcoming Mars-Neptune conjunction. We also have later this week a new moon in Aries. But before that, we've got Mercury entering Aries. We've got, of course, the moon will enter Aries. So Mars is going to continue past Neptune and head towards Saturn. All of these energies are speaking to different ways that Mars energy, that Aries energy, will be expressed. And so what we want to do is on purpose seize this opportunity for courage, for life force energy, to say, I believe in, whatever it is you believe in, that bigger picture of love, caring, compassion, healing, possibility, hope, right? So how you can live that through your actions in the world. And that is the higher possibility, the higher potential, that the door that is being opened by these energies that are going to be unfolding in different, kind of like different um, dimensions of this big energy, and it will move through different parts of it as things unfold. So after after Mars hits Neptune, Mercury will enter Aries, and that brings in the dimension of communication and thinking and ideas, and how our thinking and ideas, our communication, our information can come into alignment with this bigger picture of embodiment and how we are living our story of action and courage that embodies love and caring. So that will be Mercury. Anyway, all of that is coming up, and then we have a new moon in Aries planting the seeds of this big energy that is unfolding. And so again, taking a step back, the way you can work with the Aquarius moon on Saturday is, well, first of all, the moon goes into Aquarius just before 5 p.m. Pacific on Friday. And then Friday night, just after midnight, so early, Saturday morning Pacific time, the moon joins Pluto, the planet of power, passion, and truth. So something could be coming to the surface then, but again, always this invitation to see what is the bigger picture here that is unfolding. So the key is not to get hypnotized by the individual things that are happening, the outrage, the clickbaiting, whatever is trying to suck in your attention. The more you can keep your attention focused on the bigger picture, the more you will not get lost in the illusions, the delusions, the confusion, the like, who says what and what should I believe. Don't get lost in all of that. Stay true to what you want to create. And the process of doing that, creating, of moving that forward for you and what is important to you in your life, is in the here and now, and it is in small action steps, and it happens one day at a time. So it's easy to feel overwhelmed when you think about how big the problems are, or how much needs to change, or how far away you are or we are from where you want to be. Instead of getting distracted or feeling overwhelmed by all of that, bring it back to the here and now, because the real power, and this is the opportunity of Pluto. We certainly have Pluto as that energy of destruction and transformation, but when we are harnessing the positive energies of Pluto, we can see this transformation in ourselves that helps us be more empowered. So what I'm trying to say is that the real power and the real process of creating what you want to see happen is something that takes time, and it happens in daily small actions. Have you ever done like a big project? Created something important, like a book or a report, or bought a house, or gotten married, or, done something for school that was a big project. Anything like that. That it literally does not happen overnight. Maybe getting married, depending on how you do it. But anyway, you get the idea. It happens by all the daily actions, right? The plan, the phone calls, the little things that need to be attended to and taken care of, the research, the writing, the rewriting, the putting things in place, the rearranging, the review, all of it, right? It takes time, and it happens over time. So time is really our friend here, because these bigger picture energies, we have a lot of time to build and to create. And so even though it feels really urgent and scary in the moment, it really is the most powerful thing we can do to take action in the here and now, in our day-to-day lives. So, you know, whatever you're working on in your life, just keep focused on, if you do a little bit towards it every day, you see the progress. If you are worried about what's going on in the world, what can you do? Like, make a phone call, write a letter, talk to a neighbor, get and more, right? Whatever is there for you to get involved in that feels right. And the point is to do it, right? That is what is going to make it happen, is to get up out of your seat. And that is what the Aries energy wants us to do. Get up, go do it, try it, take the action, do the thing, and then do the next one after that. And it is all of those small actions where you will see progress over time. And if you are the kind of person who follows the news and follows, what's happening look at the bigger story of where we've been. And right now, where we are in this bigger story, like, there's still a lot yet to come. But where we are is so much different from where we were a year ago and a year before that. So you can see the progress if you're looking for it. So that is my message for today, is don't be afraid of the creative process. Don't expect it to happen overnight, but also don't shy away from doing the things that happen in the here and now, because they add up. And when you look back, you see the progress. You see that traction happening. And that is what this Aries energy is inviting us to do. We certainly can succumb to fear, right? That's another Aries lower vibration possibility, to feel defeated and to give up. So don't do that. Find your courage to do what is meaningful, true, right, and important for you. And that will be different than what it is for your neighbor or someone else. But when you are responding to what you can do, right? Don't worry about what you can't do. It's not helping anything to spend a lot of energy on that. Focus on what you can do, bring it back to what you can do. And sometimes it's going to be 90% just self-care. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes you just really need to have that ability to come back to center, to remember who you are, to get your needs met. And then you can have the energy and the presence and the clarity to do that one thing. And so it may be 90% self-care and 10% action, even if it's like that on some days, or even if on some days you don't make any progress. Maybe it's 100% just trying to dog paddle to stay where you are. That's okay. That's just that day. It's just that day. There's another day, and another day might be different. And the days are different. So we will stay here and stay on top of what the days are doing as things unfold. But that's your little Aries courage pep talk. And with the Aquarius Moon today and Sunday, that is helping us access higher thinking, new possibilities, clearing our minds, accessing the new ideas and insights that will help us see, oh, that's what I can do, or, oh, that's what feels right to me. So tune in with those things, clear your mind so that you can see things in new ways and look for that bigger story. Really check in with what is happening in the big picture, not just in whatever the scary thing of the moment happens to be, and do what you can do. All right, thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and my upcoming chart interpretation workshop, which is perfect for beginners and intermediate level, will help you deepen into your own chart, knowing how to connect with your own evolutionary path. I am an evolutionary astrologer, so that is what I do and what I will help you see in your chart. Transformationalastrology.com is where you can learn more. Check out the link in the description for this video. And thanks for being here and hitting the subscribe button. I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.